breaking news that is coming in here on India Today. It's a day of fast-paced developments that's taking place in Jammu and Kashmir. Let's explore this Kashmir link to the Delhi blast a little more. There's another doctor from Kashmir who's been taken into custody is the information that's coming in, and the information that we have is a doctor working at the very, very prestigious Sri Maharaja Hari Singh Hospital in Srinagar has been taken into custody. Dr. Tajammul Malik was working as a doctor at the Srinagar hospital. He hails from South Kashmir. He hails from Shopian is the information that we have. Shopian, if you recall one point of time, that belt of South Kashmir. And the saddest part, just to placate political parties, the security forces were eased out of South Kashmir. A vacuum was created, and that is where terrorists went in, and the terror ideology became much deeper in that southern part of Kashmir at a time when security forces should have been there in numbers to ensure that Maulvis and Maulanas and mosques were not used to radicalize influential young minds, young minds that could be influenced. But the information is a number of valley doctors stand accused of plotting terror. So initially we'd heard of the concept of hybrid terrorists. They'd moonlight as terrorists. They would have a main job, a daytime job. They could be an engineer, they could be a doctor, they could be working with the government, they could be working in the private sector, and suddenly a weapon would be given to them. They'd carry out a terror attack, mask, come back, return that weapon, and come back to their daytime job. It's that level of radicalization. You see, catching a hybrid terrorist was very difficult. Breaking the OGW or overground network, even more difficult. Now it's escalated to the next level that working as doctors, they are truly working for terrorists openly. So 6 doctors from Kashmir are currently in custody. There's now a 7th who's been called in for questioning. There are 2 more who I'm told that security forces are looking for, are in the process of nabbing, and not just in Jammu and Kashmir. I quickly want to bring in Ashraf Wani for more on this. Ashraf, give us a little background on this Maulvi Irfan, if I remember his name correctly, the Maulvi of the Naugam Masjid, working as a paramedic. What is his role and his link to all the arrests that have happened so far, or all the detentions that have happened so far? Okay, I believe Mir Farid joins us now. Mir, give us more details of Dr. Tajammul Malik, and give us more details, Mir, of the link that the doctors had with Maulvi Irfan.
Well, Gaurav, Maulvi Irfan was one of the first arrests. Just to give you a background, it all started when police, in fact, there was these posters, Jaish posters that were pasted in Naugam area of Srinagar. Initially, they thought that this is a minor case of terror propaganda, but as they started the investigation, CCTV footage was scanned. The first glimpse of Dr. Adil was found by them. He was seen pasting these posters, and then further leads came in, and Maulvi Irfan, who was a paramedic in GMC Srinagar but was also doubling up as imam of a local mosque in the Naugam area in the outskirts of Srinagar, he was picked up, he was detained, and when they interrogated him, they questioned him, he spilled the beans. He spoke about the kind of conspiracy that he was into and people whom he had radicalized. Dr. Adil was picked up. So in many ways, Irfan is said to be the center point of this particular module. He was someone who played critical role in radicalizing these doctors, this trio, and then now the investigation has reached a stage where other doctors, other people who were in contact with Irfan are being picked up, and more arrests and more detentions are expected in the coming days. Now, as far as
stay with me for a moment. I want to bring in Sushant Sareen, who joins us on this special broadcast. Sushant Sareen is Senior Fellow at the Observer Research Foundation and one of the top voices tracking terror and counter-terror operations and, of course, the actions of a state sponsor of radical Islamist terror Pakistan. Sushant Sareen, your reading of this terror module involving so many doctors and not just restricted to Jammu and Kashmir, but also a doctor from Hyderabad and doctors from Uttar Pradesh.
I think it's good that, this particular cell is now being unraveled. But it's not very surprising to see people from the same profession or same persuasion, getting radicalized together. And when you find the two people thinking alike, it's much easier to get them on board. So clearly, it's good that these investigations are now network. And to imagine that it is, if there are doctors, for example, from Kashmir, but they are in contact with other guys from other parts of India, it's unnatural for other people to get swayed by, radical rhetoric and become
Give me a moment. We'll just try and reestablish our audio link with you. It's a little dodgy, and hopefully we should have a video link with you soon.